Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. Today I'm taking a second look at this beautiful aircraft, and it's the Learjet. Some people say I pronounced this wrong. Flysimware made this, and they also made the 414. It's a beautiful aircraft, very well made, and they recently added an update. Well, they've been updating this ever since it came out all the time. It shows they really care about this product, and so do I. I love it. There's two liveries that came with it originally. Not the best ones, but they have recently came out with a lot of different new liveries here, as you can see, right? This red one seems to be one of my favorite. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite is. Of course, we have the executive style here. If you want to do a business trip or fly some customers around, this is the one I would go with. For sure. It's a gorgeous looking aircraft. And then of course you have a little bit of a, regional type style private jet here. It's pretty cool. I didn't know they even had a regional jets like that. And I believe this is another one similar to that. However, it comes with a couple different liveries here, and then of course this one as well, which this one is just next level, beautifully made, right? That's the Windstar Aviation one. And of course, if you go into the main menu here, we're going to take it, we'll start it up and take it for a little bit of a circuit. Nothing too crazy, just to kind of show off the capability of this aircraft and what it's capable of, right? So, as you can see here, you can choose, depending on what aircraft that you want. The Avionics is 530. You have to pick it before you go into the aircraft. You can't switch it out inside, so they give you an option in the menu. So that's why it looks like there's a bunch of different liveries. There's really only these 8 here, and then you go in after the 530 Avionics, you go to the GTN 750XI, and then if you go further down, it's the advanced version of the Avionics, or it goes back down to the GTN 750. So we have the capabilities of GTN 750, so we'll go ahead and pick one of these. These are other liveries that I got for free. I would not recommend getting other liveries, because what happens is when they update their aircraft, there'll be blank spots inside of the aircraft where there should be paint. So just keep that in mind. We'll take off from Tampa, show this plane, and get a little bit of an understanding of what the capabilities of this aircraft are. Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I don't know if I should leave the flight control views off or not. Sometimes they're nice on, sometimes they're nice off. I guess it all depends on the mood of the day. So let's go ahead and jump inside this aircraft, and we'll listen to some of the sounds and start it up, take it for a little bit of a flight, and bring it back down to Tampa. It's a very well capable aircraft, and you can get this thing up to 41,000, 40,000 feet, and it flies like a dream. Super quick aircraft. I mean, you're talking 400, 500 knots or more. True airspeed, I think like a 400 to 500 miles an hour up at flight level 410 and stuff. So very capable aircraft. Here's the exterior of it. It is so beautifully modeled. Of course, you really can't go wrong with SimWorks Studio and the incredible aircrafts that they make. This has been one of my favorite private jets to fly, because it is kind of the best of both worlds, as you have some modern aviation that you could put in here with some old school gauges inside of a private jet. So a win-win-win all around here, in my opinion. So with that being said, we can go ahead and get battery 1, battery 2 on, and then we can actually just go ahead for the start. And let that climb up here. Once we get to a certain percentage, we can just pull the ignition up. And you'll see the red light turn out, then we'll put the generator on, and then that on. That tapping noise you hear is part of their trim. There we go. Now we'll see this climb. Alright, engines are started. We're waiting for that to click off. And once that's done, we can go ahead and generator on. These are for your autopilot. You have to turn these on in order for the autopilot to work. Windshield heat. Alright. Avionics is master on. Pitot heat we could turn on too, which where's the pitot heat? Right there. These are your pitot heat. Wind de-ice we have on, and trim. Trim is down here, which we want to set to that 0 trim. Oops, I'm sorry, that's not it. It's this one. I never noticed they have these now, so you can click those on. That's a new feature that I didn't know they had, but that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I didn't know they had that. That's something they added. They always are updating this aircraft, and every time you go inside, it's just a pleasure to see the different kind of things they come up with, right? We're gonna just trim it out here. I'm not sure why it's not trimming. Pitch nose up, pitch nose down. Should be able to trim it out here. This is usually your trim. I don't know if they changed something. Interesting. So we're trying to get that to trim out, but it doesn't seem to be working. That light has to get extinguished before takeoff. So let's see if we can go ahead and get this thing. So maybe they have a glitch in the trim now? I've never noticed that before. Something's going on with the trim. That's your nose wheel. Primary elevator trim. Let's see if that will work now. Okay, so you have to put your primary elevator trim on, and then you'll be able to trim it out. You're gonna trim it to about 5 or so here. There we go. Alright, so that's trimmed. We'll go ahead and open up. I did switch out the interior. This is a mod that I put on. The interior is a little bit older. That comes with the aircraft. But I like the little newer, modern look, so I added this, and I think it looks good. I think it looks good. There is a specific way to open this door too, by the way. You want to unlatch it here, and then we can push it open. And then to undo this, you have to click undo this and then click this spot right here. There's a vacuum seal on the door. So same thing when you close it. Want to go ahead and pull this up, right? It's like a little pull string. Latch is that, and then we'll close this. Oh, there he goes. Nice animation, by the way. Alright. I'm not sure why it's not latching. We probably have to vacuum it closed here and then latch. Alright, there we go. That should extinguish the door. Alright. Nose wheel steering is on. You can turn this off and on as you desire, which gets the wheel to move around here. So we'll go ahead and take the brake off. As you can see, you can move the aircraft. So your lights, I forgot to show you guys this. I didn't even turn any of our lights on. Our reconnaissance light, our strobe light, our navigational light, our beacon light. Most of the lights are over here. So we do have, I believe these are the landing lights too. So come out here. We could take a look at this at nighttime too, just to get an idea. Beautiful aircraft. I highly recommend, if you like private jets and you want something really nice, this is the one to go with. I have not flew this plane in a while, but I miss it, that's for sure. Let's put the flap down here. One notch of flaps and indicating. You can see the notch of flaps right here. So this plane is a lot of fun to fly. We're gonna go down here and take off. Do a little bit of a circuit here. Where are we at? Oh, I'm sorry. We actually gotta go over here. Cut this part of the video out. Don't off-road your private jet, right? Alright, so you can make sure that your cabin pressurization system is set and checked before you take off. You turn this on, check that, put the radar on, and we can start a timer as well, here or here. I think that's a timer, or the fuel. Oh, let me see what that thing says here. I forgot. Oh, that's your nav and your minimums you can set. Okay, I didn't set anything, but you can. That's pretty cool. I forgot they had so many features. There's hidden click spots here too, on the pen for the yoke hide, which is a nice nice touch. You don't have to go down here and fiddle with it. You can just click it here when you're flying. Really convenient, especially for this type of aircraft where you're probably going to need to get to the switches behind there. So alright, let's go ahead and take off here. and check this baby out. Here we go. Power set. We still have the headphones on. 100 knots. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear coming up. Landing lights are off. As you can see, we are climbing like crazy, so let me pull back the power here. We're just going straight up at this point. Alright. There we go. Beautiful aircraft to fly. Let's go back to the regular daytime here. Just leaving out of Tampa. And we do have a little light here, panel lighting, and a tablet. Tablet gives you pretty good information here. Probably also you could put on your headphones, right? Or take them off, depending on what you like. But I love that they added a feature like that. It's so great. This is fantastic that they did that, dude, because now we don't have to go out of the simulator or break the experience. We can keep it together here. There's a 15-knot headwind that we're at. You can load up passengers, baggage, anything you like. You can set your perimeters of the aircraft as needed. I wish they had sim. I don't know if they. I don't think they have sim brief integration in the tablet. Unfortunately, I don't think they have that. They have a checklist and stuff of that nature. But I would love to see integration with navgraph charts and stuff like that. When that's in the plane, it really makes a big difference for a flight. And that would be fantastic to see in something like this, you know. So we took off from Tampa here. Let's go ahead and pull some power out. Not too much. I don't want to stall. And we're going to go ahead and head back. I got to pick up some airspeed here. Just that is me here. Getting a little bit too much airspeed. I'm pulling back the power, and we got that stall warning because we're about 160 knots or so. Come back into Tampa. I got the spoilers up to slow us down here. We're going to be trying to land right here. All right, let's try to get it, guys and girls. Altimeter set. We're slowing down here. This jet is super fast. You really want to be prepared for landing. And I'm just going to scroll a little bit down here. We want to set reverse thrust in the arm position in order for that to work for us. Keep that in mind with this aircraft. You definitely got to do that. Alright. 4,600 feet. Seems like we're not that high, but I guess we are. This thing climbed up really, really fast, faster than I thought. Let's try to continue down here. Alright, now we're going to be turning. I had an itch in my ear. Flaps, gears coming down. I like the animation. They slowed down the gear coming out, which I tend to enjoy when we have a little bit of a slower gear. It makes it more realistic in my opinion. Flaps 1 coming out. Keep that power in there. These jets can be a handful to control. Flaps 20 coming in. Spoilers back up. Flaps full. Okay, 1,900 feet. Slightly high, we should be alright. Just gotta keep that nose down here. And keep an eye on our airspeed. It's been a minute since I flew this, so... Go. Get that pull up warning. We should be fine though. Got a little bit of a crosswind coming in here. There we go. Definitely a little bit windy. Trim on. Challenging landing today. Reverse thrust out. Forgot to put the spoilers out. Alright, once we get landed here, we can go ahead and click nose steering. So now we can be able to steer the aircraft. Taxi lights. Beautiful aircraft, as you can see here. Well made. And just a pleasure to fly. Absolutely stunning aircraft. Really highly recommend this one. If you guys don't have it, consider getting it. I mean, I don't know why more people don't fly this thing. It's a definitely absolutely amazing aircraft to fly. Alright, brakes are set. And yeah, we'll go ahead and shut this baby down. But it's a beautiful aircraft, as you can see here. And we're going to take another look at it in a second here. I don't think we have a checklist here, but there is a checklist in the tablet if you want to know how to shut it down. It has a bunch of features. I love this aircraft. Yeah, checklist is here. So, and you can do, let's say, shutdown, right? So, parking brake is set, anti-ice. is off. Emergency lights are off. Seatbelt signs are off. Okay. Emergency battery, coffee oven install is off. Thrust levers are in the idle. Okay, that's pretty much it. And now we can go ahead and shut down the engines here. It does have a lot of features in this plane, a lot of cool spots to click. We have the engine turbofan sync, you have the fuel pumps that on, all that stuff. Really cool features indeed. Master Avionics off. And there you have it. The Learjet, right? Absolutely amazing aircraft. Let me just turn off the beacon we still have on. Turn off all the lights. The fan's still spinning. Definitely highly recommend this one, as it is a personal favorite of mine. They always do a fantastic job with this aircraft. Flysimware is just an amazing developer. Definitely highly recommend them. They also make the 414, which recently has an update and is getting better each and every day, as well as this Learjet, and that came out a while ago. So it just shows you the integrity of the developers and how great they are at doing what they're doing, and I hope they continue to keep going. I love their products, I love their aircrafts, and I'm a supporter. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, smash the thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one.